Yeah, good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Very good afternoon. How are you, Mani?
Yeah, ma'am, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking me. How about you, ma'am?
Yes, I am pretty good. Doing fantastic.
How is your day going so far?
Yes, as usual, I am just busy doing my favorite activities all the time because when you don't have to go outside your home, then you just keep yourself engaged with so
Yes.
many activities. Favorite activities, I must say.
Yes, ma'am. So, first of all, I am so excited to have a conversation with you.
Yes.
So, you are a wonderful mentor and wonderful teacher. So, I am always waiting for you when you connect with co-learners.
Mm-hmm.
So, I learned so many things from you, ma'am. So, I motivated from you, your words.
Okay.
So, uh,
So it's a good platform na, to interact with like-minded people on
yes, ma'am.
and these empowered voices have given us good opportunity, I must
Yes,
say.
yes, ma'am. So I have known you, ma'am, for the past 5 or 6 months, but I would like to hear your about yourself, ma'am. Could you introduce yourself, ma'am?
Yes, yes. Yesterday itself, I gave my introduction. Were you
Yes.
there? You must have
Yeah,
listened
ma'am.
to. Yeah, you must have.
Yes.
You must have known. But for this meeting, I would like to introduce myself briefly. I am a retired professor, and I got my job after my post graduation in English language and literature. And then for 36 years, I served as an associate professor, and I catered to so many students, generations of students, all these years. And it has a lot of exposure to the language, so many seminars, orientation courses, refresher courses, and workshops that I have attended. And that kind of have broadened my horizons, and it has given me a lot of exposure to the language because the English language has been my livelihood, my bread and butter, and my first choice, my favorite subject and a language. So,
Yeah, ma'am.
and after my retirement, also I try to stay in touch with modern trends, whatever technology has provided us the good opportunities to connect with each other. So I am benefiting from it and exploiting the opportunities and stay in touch with the language like this.
Yes, ma'am. I know, ma'am. You are a great personality, I can
No.
say. Oh, no, don't
So,
say like that, ma'am. So I learned a beautiful idiom from you. So that time I realized how ma'am has maturity. That idiom is every flower has one season to bloom and grow. Whenever you connect with co-learners, that time I take my pen and book, ma'am. So I'm eagerly waiting for you. That time I was eagerly waiting for you. I jotted down what you said in my notebook, ma'am. So no one can give you that much depth in English. I can say, ma'am, idioms. What you are using that idioms, ma'am. So
yeah.
it's a wonderful, ma'am. I can say, ma'am.
Yeah, because idioms kind of gives us an time consuming things to say, time consuming things in a shorter way, right? You can
Yes,
express whatever at length you can explain, you can shortly explain whatever you want to say and express. So
yes,
idioms are my favorite. I use them, I sprinkle them in my language
yes.
here and there.
Yes, ma'am. I saw, ma'am. I want to ask a few questions with your permission. Can I ask,
Definitely,
ma'am?
you are not supposed to ask for my permission. I am simply here just for this reason only, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes. So, what important lessons have you learned from your life lessons? From your life
Important.
experiences? Sorry, what important lessons you have learned from your experiences, ma'am? Your
Yes.
total experiences, what you learn.
Yeah. Being a senior person in the group, I am asked this question very often. And I must say that life has taught me resilience, first of all, and consistency. These are the two qualities that I have cultivated. And because of these two qualities, I have grown as a good human being, as a person I am right now. It is just because of my resilience. Even if life throws so many challenges in front of you, but you have to be resilient. Understand, accept whatever happens. Don't oppose anything. You just have to accept what happens in front of your eyes and try to get to the root of it. Understand it deeply, thoroughly, and then try to find out the ways and means to get out of it. You should not be depressed or surmised by the kind of challenges or difficulties because life is very complex. Overall experience of my life has given me this kind of feeling that if you are not resilient enough, then life will fail you. But I am kind of made of such stuff that is not ready to fail at any stage in my life. I always tried, I grappled with, and I attempted to be successful in whatever I do and do it consistently with wholeheartedly. You have to do that, otherwise you will not succeed. So if you want to get success in life, your consistency and your resilience will give you strength and ability to overcome any kind of circumstances, challenging circumstances. Correct?
Yes, ma'am, definitely. Well said, ma'am, well said. So, if anyone want to really achieve success in their life, so they definitely um, face the circumstances.
Hmm?
Everyone face the circumstances. When the circumstances comes in the life, the time how you behave, how
Hmm.
you are resilient. So that is the matter, ma'am. So
Yes.
without circumstances, no one will get the success.
And we, we,
The,
we
yes,
learn the lessons of life out of these
yes,
challenging things, the challenging
yes,
situations, right? And you
yes,
become mature, more and more mature. You are on that way, along those
definitely.
lines, to be
Yes,
successful at the end.
yes. Well said, ma'am, Visha ma'am. And one more question.
Yeah.
So, if you could give one piece of advice for this generation, so what would it?
Hmm. Yes. This generation, this is Gen Z that we are right now, we are witnessing a lot of upsurge of energy in generation, this new generation. The latest kind of youth energy that we are all the time witnessing on our mobile screen and television screens. And my heart is full of joy, happiness for them. And I wish them good luck because what our politicians, our thinkers, our authors, our writers could not do, they have done. They have proved themselves. They have touched the code, the right code at the right time. When it was unbearable, they were when at all stages the things were deplorable. They were not acceptable. They just gave an outlet to whatever was there in our minds. They have done, they have achieved something that we could not do, we could not achieve. So, this new generation is the future because the baton is in their hands. Now, they are the future torch bearers. So, their voices should be heard. And I am so happy that this kind of change of event has taken place. So I would advise, as a senior person, I would advise this young generation that whatever you do, do with commitment, right?
Yes,
Courtesy, with commitment, courtesy, clarity, everything. And hard work, they are putting in a lot of hard work. And we, as a senior, should support them. We should not discourage them. and they should derive their strength from the knowledge, the traditions, the culture, whatever is our legacy. From that, they should divide some lessons and go forward with the right frame of mind. They should not be discouraged by the challenges, whatever obstacles they come across, but they should provide the solutions to it, because their ideology, their ideas are fresh, new. They have new approaches, a kind of model approach towards the situation. They take reality in a altogether different context, and they give us the perspective, the right perspective to think over. So modern generation, this new age generation is the hope for India, and at all levels, in all the fields, they should be successful. And whatever problems our country is facing, they have the capacity to make them solve, to make them result oriented, right? So my
Yes.
advice is, yes, we are there, you just go forward and we will support you.
Yeah, ma'am. Well said, ma'am. Well said. I resonate your words, ma'am. So I want to share one point here, ma'am. So nowadays generation, they simply give up whenever they face any problem or any situation. They don't have patience, I can say, compared to our generation. So they have inculcate the patience, and whenever some problems or barriers or obstacles comes, roadblocks in their life, they have to be in habitual, because when you are habitual, we will definitely overcome that situations, and you learn so many lessons from that experiences. And I try to say, honestly said one thing, ma'am: never give up. So this generation, learn, never give up. You have to focus more and learn, focus and learn more, then automatically you will go in right path, and you will definitely achieve success, ma'am. That's
Yes,
ma'am.
they have to keep up their spirits in the right spirit, take
Yes,
things
ma'am.
as they come, because, and they are taking everything in their stride.
Yes,
Observe them very from close quarters, because
yes.
I am a fan of this new generation nowadays.
Yes, ma'am. I am also, ma'am. We no need to say any. We no need to say anything, ma'am. They can understand everything within seconds, ma'am. So
And we are, I am so enamored by the speeches that they give, right? Uh, and this Neha Bora and Saurav, and yeah, all this Deepke, tremendous amount of youthful energy that we see on the screen.
yes, ma'am.
And
Definitely. Yes, ma'am. I resonate your words. Well said, ma'am. So, and one more question, ma'am. So, what makes you happy at this stage of your life, ma'am?
mm, happy. I try to be happy at each and every stage of my life, but at this stage, since I have undergone so many things, I just rely on my inner strength, and try to derive happiness from my favorite hobbies or activities. One of them is English. Then I am also obsessed with reading. I read good stuff and good writers. I expose myself to new ideas and new way of thinking. I try to just uh, facilitate myself with all the kind of material which is available and which comes under my purview, which is my which caters to my interest. I try to read. Sometimes I feel that I should read so many books so that I become, my mental horizon is widened. But it is not possible to read each and everything. But whatever time that, but nowadays after retirement, get a lot of time. So I have completed reading so many books, and it has made me an enriched person. So I derive happiness from reading, from listening to music and then exposing myself to this youth energy nowadays. And I just I am glued to the television set or my mobile screen and I keep an eye on all the developments that are taking place on daily basis. So that also gives me a kind of joy. Otherwise, reality is different. Every person has tough life. They have tough situations in their lives, right? But you don't have to just stick to your unhappiness or whatever problems. You should not crib about them. Cribbing doesn't help us, but not to crib and not to complain, but understand that this is life. We have to take it in its own stride, right? And try to improve it and find out ways and means to bring about certain changes, favorable changes in our circumstances. That we should do. And I enjoy
Yes.
myself doing that.
Yeah, ma'am. I mesmerize your words, ma'am. So whenever I listen your words, I think I read 100 books. Read 100 books.
Yeah,
That
re-
much experience, I get it from you, ma'am. Yes,
yeah,
ma'am. Well
reading
said.
actually reading gives you a depth, right?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
In-depth knowledge of so many things, aspects of life. So I would advise my future generations to read a lot. READ, read. That is the word you should adopt in your life.
Yes, ma'am. I take your word for it, ma'am. Definitely. I will do it.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
It is worth it.
Yes. So, ma'am, I am a beginner. So, who are watching this video, so please guide me, ma'am. So, who are facing to speak this language. So,
Mm,
how to start, how to learn this language from the scratch.
mm,
So, please please advise them, ma'am.
okay. So I have come across generations of students and English learners who have different kinds of capabilities in language learning, from the basic level to the C2 level that we say, right?
Yes,
A1, C2. So in between this range, I have come across variety of students, and each individual has its own separate, exclusive needs that a teacher has to cater to. Correct. So while
yes,
imparting English language learning, we have to consider so many things. So many factors are responsible for a person to learn a new language, because our mind is so wired that first language learning happens, and then learning a second language becomes very difficult.
difficult.
It's
Yes.
very difficult because our mind is not habituated to the sound system, to the letters, to the words, all, and the language structures. Everything is new. But exposure plays a role in this. You have to immerse yourself in this process. If you want to learn a language, not a subject. Because in India, what happens, why it is difficult for the learners to learn English? It is just because English is being taught as a subject in schools,
Yes, exactly, ma'am.
right? So we students are being taught grammar. They go through via grammar and translation method, which is not the right approach to learn speaking, right? To
Yes,
learn speaking, you have to listen to the language, which our students hardly get to listen to the language. Only teacher speaks somewhat English in the classroom. That's there. Back home, they are not getting any kind of environment or exposure to the language. But now, with the advent of technology, students are now learning the language, and it is very fast just because of this exposure to the language. So, exposure is very important. It is crucial in your language building. You have to learn and understand, absorb, and internalize the structures and sounds of the language. Then only that you can be master of it. You will be able to use the language like the language is being spoken. But still, as an Indian, when you speak English, your mother tongue influence will be there. It will be definitely,
Definitely.
definitely it
Yes,
will be there.
ma'am.
It
Yes.
requires a lot of effort and sometimes struggle to come out of it. But even I am not out of it because everybody is influenced by the mother tongue first. So while learning a language, do not try to translate from your mother tongue to English. No. You have to just directly, straightforward listen to the language. Use subtitles when you are watching a show or a movie in English. Okay? And don't try to translate each and every word into your mother tongue. Expose yourself as much as possible. So, as you will go forward in this direction, you will automatically, naturally learn the language. Because language is a natural thing that happens to us. And that happens to us by listening. We learn our mother tongue by listening only, right?
Yes. Yes, ma'am,
A
definitely.
child
Whenever
has,
we whenever we were child, na, so then how we learn the language, ma'am? We learn grammar?
yes,
No.
no,
So whatever our father, mother, our surroundings
yeah,
people can talk, we listen and we imitate. We so how can I say, ma'am?
we internalize,
Yes,
imbibe. Yeah,
yes, ma'am.
we
Yes,
imbibe the language because
invite the
it is like that because your brain, your nerves have to be trained in that
language.
language.
Yes,
Yes, so it is a mental kind of activity. Your brain works over there, it is involved. And your organs of speech organs, because your mother tongue you speak in a different way, right?
right, ma'am.
But English is being spoken in a different way altogether. So you have to give practice to your speech organs also. How to pronounce tha, da, ba, ba, right?
Yes,
Like
ma'am.
that way.
Yes,
And there are vowel sounds involved, which has different kinds of pronunciation and all. So all this nitty gritty of language can be adopted. It can become ours only by practice and exposure. These are the two main things. So
yeah, ma'am.
to all the learners, I will advise, I will say that expose yourself as much as possible to the language.
Yes, ma'am. Definitely.
Okay.
Well said, ma'am. Well said. You clear roadmap who are beginners who are learning this language. You gave the guidance, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, Usha, ma'am. So, okay. Okay,
So
I asked so many questions, ma'am. So can you ask any question to
yeah,
me, ma'am? Yes.
yeah. I would like to ask you, Mani, ma'am, what is the problem or difficulty that you face while learning this language or while speaking the language? So I can give some tips if it is there
Yes,
with me. Okay.
yeah, ma'am, definitely. You already said I learned English as a subject when I was studied uh, as degree or post graduation. But that time I never tried to speak with anyone, ma'am. So when I started speaking with someone that time, so I directly translate my native language into in English. That you said already. That
Mm.
thing I made mistake, ma'am. And one more thing, ma'am, I don't know how to frame the sentences. I don't know, ma'am. So, how they can speak continuously, how they frame the sentences, small sentences, big sentences. So, that way also, I don't know, yeah, in initial days, ma'am. So, and one more thing, ma'am, So that time, if anyone asked me question, I know the answer, ma'am, but I couldn't articulate my thoughts in front of them. So that time, what happened, I don't know. After they leave that place, I automatically remember all the words.
So
Yes,
here what
ma'am.
comes, it is kind of you are getting impressed by the better speakers.
Yes,
Confidence level, yeah. So
yes, ma'am.
that confidence level will come only by practice. So more and more you have to practice. That is the only way. Then you will gain the confidence. So if you have this confidence, then you will express yours. You can articulate whatever you want to say. And as far as sentence structures are concerned, you have to read. Reading will help you a lot to
Oh,
understand the sentence structures, and listening to the people who speak English. Don't try to listen to foreign speeches initially. Try to follow our Indian English, and you will become confident day by day, and,
yes, ma'am.
and that will help you. So only the practice and the exposure, these are the two kind of roadblocks which
Yes,
which
ma'am.
hamper our growth.
Yes, exactly. I resonate your words, ma'am. Definitely, I take your word for it. So
Thank
it
you.
was a nice conversation, ma'am. So we are running out of the time, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
So
So
thank you, ma'am, from my bottom of the heart. You are a great person. So it's a wonderful, ma'am. I never I never dreamed I connect with you like a great personality.
no, no,
So now my dream
don't say
fulfilled,
this. Yeah,
Usha, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
these are
Yes.
very heavy words for me to digest. I am a normal person
No, no,
who
no,
is
no,
also
ma'am.
struggling with the language. I am also
You
a
seen,
learner.
you have seen yourself. You are a normal person,
Mm.
but who are see outside people?
Yeah.
So they are
I am
thinking.
also I am also on a road to progress, and I want to accomplish so many things in life, whatever
Yes.
I can do within my reach. So thank you so much. I am so privileged to be here, and you have given me this platform to express myself, and you have just appreciated me unbounded. So I am so
Ma'am,
thankful and grateful to you for this.
yes, ma'am. I am also very grateful to you, ma'am. So you are a, I can say, you are a principal. I can say you are a teacher. So please guide me. Please give me my feedback, ma'am. I little bit talk.
No, no,
So
you have talked. You are speaking pretty well. Don't be diffident in any way, right? You are
oh,
speaking good English. So,
okay.
and
Thank you, ma'am.
this
Thank you. You motivate me a lot. Your
yeah,
words boosted me, ma'am. Right now.
you are well on the way, and you will progress like anything. Okay.
Okay.
All the best.